But yeah.
It's okay, no problem. This is a test. Uh,
I
setting.
think we're on, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
It looks like we're live.
We are live.
Hi, everyone. We've been having a little bit of a to-do over how to get live on YouTube. So Ashwin's kindly helped us by
Fluke.
getting on his channel. Happy solstice, everyone, whether you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere. Always a special time.
Yeah. Happy solstice. But yeah, I think we've had some issues with the live stream, and finally we are
Live.
uh yeah, live.
At least we're live.
Yeah.
I just for anybody out there, we will be one of the things I'm excited about, Ashwin, is that we're going to be talking, going further on how being, new to professional astrology. Of course, there's plenty of courses out there that will teach you, what to do, how to do it, but we've had, so many hands-on experiences in the past year that I think have really informed, you know, how we think it would be most helpful to launch your professional astrology career. And one of the things that, yeah, I'm excited to talk about is, you went through a series of like software, hardware, like different things, to look at. One of the things I'm doing right now, we'll talk about this more, but is getting ready for your year ahead by going through all the transits.
Yeah.
And can I just say, I used to, get the trend, because there's so many astrologers out there. You could say, oh, here are the major transits for the year ahead. And the problem with doing that is that because you haven't physically gone through every single day of the year to look at what's going on in the sky, it doesn't stick in your head. You miss things.
Yeah.
So I'm only up to May. I've gone from January to May 2026, but already I'm seeing little things like, ooh, this degree keeps popping up or this keeps happening. And you won't get that if you try to use someone else's year ahead transit forecast. You know what I mean? You really need
Yeah.
you really need to look at it yourself, and that's the best way to set yourself up for yourself and for your clients, really.
Yeah. I think the this annual forecast itself is an interesting tool to dive deep into some of the most finer aspects of the planetary positions that we sometimes don't notice
Mm.
much earlier. But as astrologers, there is very less chance that we actually miss something really important. But sometimes we just kind of get to it when it happens and not really much earlier. But forecast is an opportunity for us to kind of dive into some of those things and have this idea much earlier. Um, so yeah, but I think it's going to be an interesting thing anyway. But for those people who don't know, Jolly and I are hosting a podcast show called The Jolly Ashwin Show, which we began in June of 2025 and very successfully completed season one that has 12 episodes now for all of you to listen. But I think a lot of it is also a labor of love, as a lot of people have already listened to it, and we are really happy with the reception that the podcast has received. So I'm sure both of us are really grateful for all the audience who have downloaded, listened, engaged, and also for those who are going to catch up uh, in the future. But as Jolly mentioned, this episode itself is going to be about some of the informative non-astrological aspects of the astrological career, followed by the yearly forecast ahead for 2026. And then we will also be taking up a little bit of uh, questions towards the end from the audience to talk about the astrology of 2026. And we will also give a little bit of tidbits or insight into season 2
Yes,
of uh, the show. But
exactly.
overall, I think it's a really, yeah, I just wanted to kind of set the tone or foundation of what we are going to do. If you want to talk a little bit more in detail, we can do it. But yeah,
No, I think this covers it. This was really more of a test so that we could make sure we could get into
yeah,
YouTube and live stream for everyone. So hopefully this will go out on the Jolly Ashwin Show YouTube channel, but worst case scenario, we'll just back up here on Ashwin's
yeah,
channel. So
sure. Yeah. So I think that pretty much sums it up. The agenda is already there. We'll share across social media, and I'll probably put this on the description page as well. And everyone can take note of the agenda.
and
That
join us.
yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
really look forward to seeing everyone. This will be on Saturday, the 28th of December, and I can't remember what time we're starting, Ashwin.
It's 9:30 p.m. Indian time, so it's 4 p.m. GMT. And yeah,
And that will be 11 a.m. US East Coast, I think. Um, I do apologize to our Antipodean listeners because obviously this isn't a fabulous time for Australia or New Zealand.
yeah,
So apologies there, but hopefully you can join us and we look forward to, yeah, interacting with you live. So we'll see you then.
sure.
Thanks, Ashwin. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you very much.